Well, hello, my beautiful Sagittarians. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-January right through to mid-February 2024. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I'll never ask for personal details. And I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Sagittarians, this is your singles love reading. I'm going to get your overarching energy first and then follow it with a Celtic cross just to see the details of who is coming your way. So let us begin. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of regarding their singles love life? Can you please guide them? What are they meant to see? Okay, your first card there is the bouquet. So this instantly indicates that you're searching for interesting events or invitations to connect to this year. This indicates also that you've been in a high period of personal development and growth and that you're blossoming. But it also tells me that perhaps something got cut short a long time ago, something that you were connected to, and you've been in a healing process, a soul-searching process ever since, okay? Not all of you, but a majority energy that I've got coming through. But ultimately, I mean, it is number 9, which means you're in a solitary energy and you've been going deeper, gaining enlightenment and searching inwards for truth and wisdom as you go on a personal journey of discovery. I definitely see that you're going to connect to a highly romantic and sensual connection. That's what's coming through there. We have the Rider and we have the Clover. So you're going to meet someone quite by surprise, but I definitely see it's going to be a very, the energy that I'm getting is like it's going to be a very intense, hot, passionate relationship, but it is going to turn into love, okay? I feel there's an instant attraction coming in for you, but let's get to the cards, your overarching energy. This is your protagonist energy, and this is about finding happiness from within, appreciating the moment, and I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of attention. And if you haven't received any attention and you're not talking to anybody right now, then you certainly will be. If you are talking to someone new already and you're getting to know them, I feel this person was divinely sent to you, but it's almost like you're playing a slow game, let's put it that way. And I don't feel like you're actually playing this person. I feel like you're actually trying to slow the pace so that you create a foundation of trust and getting to know this person before you get physical with this person. That's what's coming through there, especially since you have the Lily card and it's in the resistance position, so it's like you got it in the reverse there. However, things are going to get very intense indeed, and I do feel that this person is soulmate material. I feel you could move forward with this person and they were divinely sent to you. And for those beautiful Sagittarians who have not connected to anybody, I definitely see some invitations coming in, really interesting events that you're going to be connected to, and you're going to get a lot of attention. And I really feel that you're going to notice people noticing you. Now, people tend to notice you anyway, my beautiful Sagittarians. However, you may not notice people looking at you, but you certainly are. I see you're having a major glow up, but I do feel like you've been through a very intense period of personal development. I feel like you've been re-examining where you've been in life, who you are, what you want, what you certainly do not want, and where you want to take life going forward. But when you get this card, I mean, it is number 9, which is hermit mode, so it does tell me that the majority of time you've either been a bit of a homebody or perhaps you've withdrawn from the dating scene for a while in order to be super reflective, to sort of recharge your batteries, retreat, in order to get to know yourself better, reestablish a relationship with your higher self. But I feel, the time for growth is very important, but it's also important to come out of your shell a little bit, or to find space in life to welcome love in, because I feel like you're actually going to attract someone. As I said, there's a lot of chemistry between you and someone new. But this card, it's in the resistance position. It's the lily, okay? Now, the lily in this position can indicate that you're about to meet someone who's a little bit younger than you, okay, who is not as mature as you spiritually. However, this person, they know what they want. They know that they are looking for a high-level relationship. I do feel it'll be a long process with this person. I also get a sense here that this person is just not in it for the lusty part of a relationship. They actually want to get to know you. They want to take it easy. They want to take it slow. They want to, connect to your mind as much as to your body, is what I'm picking up there as well. Now, things will hot up with this relationship. There is a lot of passion in this connection, and I feel you could meet this person doing something highly creative, okay? But I also see like an invitation. When you get a lot of flowers in your reading, it tends to mean that you're going to be invited to some sort of event where there's community, or in some way, there's a sociable event there, but it could also be something that's creative that puts you there. For example, like a hobby or something that you want to learn. It could be a course or a class that you put yourself on, or it could even be that you go to a creative event. Okay, they're actually showing me right now a carnival, okay? And I'm seeing the words Mardi Gras, okay? So, I mean, some of you, not all of you, may be thinking about celebrating Mardi Gras or going to a carnival. It doesn't have to be Mardi Gras, but it could be a carnival that you're thinking about going to. I mean, if I decode this energy, if it's not connected to the festival itself, it could be that you're literally going to meet a new person on a Tuesday, okay? Or there could be some sort of connection between Mardi Gras and where you meet this person. Like, for example, if you go to a restaurant, there may be like Mardi Gras in the name, or it could be that there's like pictures of Mardi Gras in the restaurant, or even like a gallery. I feel like there's some sort of connection there, otherwise I wouldn't be given it. But I also get this energy that, getting yourself out there, letting your hair down, having fun, celebrating your wonderful self is truly important indeed, and recognizing that you are a gift, because building that level of confidence, it is an aphrodisiac, okay? But I feel first you've been working through some stuff in your life. If you've had a high level commitment that perhaps ended abruptly, because when you get the bouquet and the lily, okay, it can indicate that something ended quite quickly, something that was blossoming, something that you thought had a little bit more longevity than it actually did. And you may be healing that, and you're taking the time that is necessary to do that. So it's almost like you've been doing you for quite some time. And whether you've been in a high-level relationship in the past or not, I feel that, you've been doing a lot of pruning in your life, a lot of decluttering, and making sure that you take stuff into 2024 that is relevant to your life and leaving everything else behind, which actually means that you're so ready and open for love, okay? Now, the outcome energy, we have the rider. So this is you, like, initially taking action. I also see there's going to be some quick movement. To have that with the clover, this is the equivalent of the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So it's like very quick movement here. You're going to meet someone out of the blue if you haven't already. But also this is about like a new arrival in your life. Someone coming in that perhaps you've never met before is the energy that I'm being given. Sometimes you can meet a person and not really like notice them or connect. And then, you meet them a second time, and then suddenly you get to know them. I'm not feeling that at all. I feel like you've never met this person at all that's coming in. It is a stranger, a beautiful stranger there that's coming in for you. The rider indicates that you've decided, what you want and what makes you happy. And you recognize that happiness comes from within. But you also recognize that being a homebody, unless you're online dating, it's not really going to move you forward. So I feel some of you are connecting to really interesting events, whether you've pointed them in your diary to go to, whether these these are parties, invitations to birthdays, weddings, or vacations, because the rider can also connect to travel. I get a sense here that you're being a little bit more adventurous this year, coming out of your comfort zone and recognizing that life is short, okay? And that you deserve love and you are lovable. So to some degree, I feel like you're doing something for you, taking action in some area of your life to put yourself in a position to change your luck and meet someone who is worthy of your love, okay? Now, we do have the Clover there, which is a card of second chances. It's a card of the unexpected, an opportunity for love to come back around. So if some of you feel like love is not showing up for you, that's not true at all. This is not the end of your love's journey. I get a sense here that suddenly fortune favors the brave, because that's what these two cards literally kind of mean. Fortune favors the brave because you're being bold and daring this year, and I feel like you're turning your life around. But also destiny is intervening to put you in an energy of synchronicity where you're going to be in the right place, the right time to meet the one. And I feel some of you are really connecting to your destiny, your life's purpose and mission path, and it's almost like a calling that you have that draws you to a certain place, whether it's like a class of learning, as I said, or a festival, Mardi Gras even. It's almost like you're called to a place. You just have like an inkling that you should be there, or you should go to an event or an invitation, and suddenly everything changes. I feel suddenly, they're actually showing me a thermometer right now. Interesting. So it could, like, the temperature could rise because you're about to meet somebody new, but it could also mean that you're about to meet someone who uses a thermometer in their work, their line of work. So it could be that they are a chef or a veterinarian or a doctor or nurse in some way, or, you know, I mean, maybe they even deal with the weather. You know, I'm not really sure. Something that needs some sort of temperature gauge. But initially, the main energy I'm being given is that the temperature will increase when you meet this person, because it's like, oof, it's really hot and heavy when you meet each other. There's a real intense attraction, and both of you feel it. It's almost like if you never blush, you're going to blush, okay? And this person, there may even be a conversation about blushing when you kind of like get to know each other a little bit more. It's like when you first meet each other, I feel like there's like a flush across this person's face and yours. It's almost like the body pheromones are kind of reacting of each other, and it's like, whoa, I really need to get to know this Sagittarian, and it's like vice versa, okay? Now, I mean, the thermometer could also be relevant because you may see like an unusually large thermometer as you're out and about, like on a billboard, or perhaps there's like a thermometer gauge that captures your attention, or even if you go to a restaurant or an event, there may be something there that captures your attention. This is an indication that you're so close to meeting this person, the soulmate, your person, the one is what I'm getting, okay? And it's going to be completely out of the blue. I would not discount the fact that I got Mardi Gras as a connection, that maybe you're going to meet this person on a Tuesday, okay? So just, I'm going to leave it like that because I'm not really sure. Let's go to the details. I'm going to do a Celtic cross there for you and see if we can find out where you may meet this person, although I feel it's at a place where there's a lot of creativity, or there's a buzz, okay, an ambiance of hustle bustle. But also, let's see, when are they coming in quite quickly? Because looking at your overarching energy, it feels like suddenly everything changes. Now, we've got the Knight of Cups. You're ready for love. You're so accepting love right now. I get an energy here that there is a romantic attraction. If you haven't met someone already, you're really close to meeting the one, okay? And I mean, the Knight of Cups as your starting position indicates that you're getting to know yourself on a deeper level. Because remember, the Cup of Love, it starts for the self first. We got the Ten of Wands. And we got the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, Ten of Wands as your crossing card indicates you have a lot of responsibility on your shoulders and that you do have to create space for love. But also, it tells me that some of you are like over the dating scene. You may feel like it's totally oversaturated. It's like you're fed up of the dating scene. You may have even like decided to disconnect in some way because you just feel like there's no one there that really sparks your attention. But also, I get this sense here that you are clearing space for a new beginning, that you have been through that dark night of the soul energy. You're very independent. You have a Nine of Pentacles there. You're very self-sufficient. You've been doing you, focusing on your projects. But I feel now you're ready for love. And I feel like you're called to take action in some way. Now, I'm just going to get the rest of those cards. They all popped out. You've got the Moon card there. We've also got the Two of Swords. We've got the Three of Wands, Page of Swords, Five of Swords, and Three of Cups. So you definitely meet this person where there's hustle bustle. Three of Cups is an indication that you're amongst people when you meet this person. You could be celebrating something. You could have been invited to, an event. I mean, Three of Cups is the epitome of like Mardi Gras, okay? It's a card that brings people together for frivolous times, to celebrate, dance, a feast date even. So again, it correlates with the energy that I've got coming out for you. But let's move forward. I'm just going to pop that over there, pop that there. Your starting card is the Knight of Cups. So you are attracting a love relationship into your world, but also the Knight of Cups is, self-love. So I feel, you have been working out who you are, what you want, and, I feel it's almost like you've been learning to fall in love with yourself again, after a period of either being out of the dating scene or after a separation, or, if you've not had love in the past, I feel like you've learned that you are a gift and you've been learning to love parts of yourself that perhaps you haven't loved easily, shall we say. We all have those parts, okay? We're all human. We have moments of, pinpointing something about ourselves that we want to change or feel different. And as we start to mature, we start to realize, actually, being comfortable in your own skin is peace of mind, and you can't be anybody else, and that is your superpower, okay? So that may not resonate with every Sagittarian out there, but I am getting a strong energy here of learning to fall in love with yourself coming from this card. But also, for some of you who have started talking to someone, because the Ace of Swords is present here. So some of you may have met someone online already, or may have met someone that you're talking to, or someone that you're interested in. You're curious about this person. This person actually has feelings for you also, okay? Because the Knight of Cups is an energy of romance, of passion, of love, and an offer of, a loving romantic future. So I definitely see that there is a strong potential, if you've already met someone, that this person, you may celebrate a bit of a milestone this year of either, putting a label on it that you're in a relationship, or even moving in with each other there. Or even, I don't know if you heard that knock on, it was just a knock on the ceiling there, and there's no one above me. So my guys are just like, you could move in with this person this year, 2024. It may not be at the beginning of the year, but later on, at the end of the year, I feel there's a potential merge with you and this person. But if you're looking for new and you haven't met somebody, I feel like you've prepared the way. The ground is ready to welcome someone in. But the Ten of Wands also indicates, whilst you're creating space, I feel like you've been doing a lot of sorting through the baggage of life, okay? Getting rid of feelings and relationships that perhaps don't resonate with you anymore. I feel like you're saying goodbye to emotions and situations that, no longer belong in your life. You're clearing space for a new beginning. But also, I feel a lot of you have responsibility on your shoulders. You've got tasks to adhere to. You're really busy. You have projects that you've got on the go. I really feel that whilst you're creating space emotionally for someone to come in, it's also important to create space physically in your everyday schedule, okay? So if you've been filling your time with so much going on, it's really important to make sure that you find time to either get out there and do something for you in order to meet someone new, okay? Or create space and time for you to connect to someone on a deeper level. Also, the Ten of Wands, it's in a crossing position, which means you're about to have a new start, okay? Some of you may have taken a break from the dating scene, is what I'm getting here, because what I get is like you're lightening up about it. It's like there's no stress. You are not like rushing into anything. I feel like you are building healthy boundaries. You're learning to say, no, that's not really who I'm into. You're not taking second best. I don't feel like you ever did that in the first place, but I feel like, you're waiting for the one. You're not going to settle is the energy that I've got here. And some of you, I feel like you're really burnt out. Even though we've just started like a new year, I feel like some of you, you've been working really hard, and it just feels like another task for you to sort of get up and go and find love. But I feel like you're trying to change your approach in that you're going to be doing something for you, enjoying yourself when you meet this person. So it's not like you're looking for this person. The universe is actually finding a moment where you have decided to go out and connect to something that's going to make you happy, and then is putting this new person on your path, okay? But with the Ten of Wands there, it could indicate some of you have been meeting people who have a lot of baggage, people who are like highly stressed or who do not fit in with your lifestyle. I'm just getting an energy here of like you've got a lot on. And I feel right now you're actually, so ready to meet someone new, but I feel like you're in the throes of decluttering your life in some way, okay? Now, we also have the Nine of Pentacles. This is what's deep down. Nine of Pentacles, again, 9 is an energy of being in a solitary energy. It's about personal development. You're sticking to your plans. Also, I get a sense here that you're being very disciplined, okay, in that you're not going to settle for second best. Also, I get an energy here of you focusing on your money, of course, on your projects, and I feel like, you're someone who is building a life of luxury, of security. You're building a solid foundation for yourself because you're super independent. You're very self-sufficient as well. And there is a common energy that's coming out in a lot of signs for 2024. And that is that you don't need anybody. You want somebody. And I feel some of you may feel that you are so fiercely independent that you wonder if you're going to meet someone who is not like, intimidated by your strength and your independence, because the Ten of Wands tells me that you've been through a lot. You are a very strong person and still you keep going. But the Ten of Wands also tells me that you're nearly there. You're about to, embark on a wonderful, loving journey with somebody, but it has been a difficult time to, find that person, because not only is there like a lack of anyone who is sparking that chemistry or that interest in you, but also I feel like you haven't made love your priority right now because there has been nobody out there who's sparking your interest. So it's like a vicious circle, So I feel like you may have withdrawn from the dating scene, but the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like you're just busy doing you. And with the Moon card, there's a shift in energy because I feel like you have been going through that sort of metamorphosis, that change within, in order to like look at the shadow self so that you can prepare yourself emotionally for love. But I feel it's almost like if you have connected to a person in the past and you were disappointed or let down by love, part of the energy I'm feeling is that it was someone that you were dealing with was projecting their energy onto you, and that actually it spun you off into a journey of discovery. But really, I feel, that person that you dealt with was very immature in their energy. They were not emotionally available for a loving relationship, and you were ready to give your all. So I'm getting a sense here that you are mature enough to accept love and be open enough for love. But I feel the experience you had in the past, it may have closed you down in some way or made you put up like a wall, instead of a healthy boundary. You put up a barrier, and it's like you were busy focusing on you, on your projects, which is wonderful because it means you're healing. But at the same time, it means that you were almost like blindsided and didn't see when people were highly attracted to you. And I feel they weren't the right people either, but I feel there's someone new coming on in here that is going to change everything, okay? Now, if you haven't started talking to someone new, you soon will be, but the Ace of Swords is a breakthrough, okay? So this is like the beginning of the year. It's like you're going to have a major breakthrough here. This is like the law of karma. You're transforming your life in some way. You're going to see lots of coincidences. So, for example, the images that I saw, like a thermometer, you could finish this reading right now and then, go out to have a walk in the park, and then as you're walking down the sidewalk, you may like find a random thermometer on the floor, or you could find one on a billboard, or see like a restaurant that's got one as part of its sign. You're going to start to see and notice these synchronicities, which are signposts from my guides to you to let you know that love is not too far away. So please keep your eyes peeled for these signs. Also, you may see signs for Mardi Gras, etc., etc. You know the drill. But the Ace of Swords is really to get clear on what you want. Clarity, okay? I feel some of you are having new ideas of what it is that you expect that you want to happen this year. You're being called forward with excellent information. So it's like listening to your heart. If you're walking down the sidewalk and suddenly you have a thought in your mind, because swords are all about thought, communication, suddenly you're like, you know what? I really want to go to that art class, or you know what, I really want to take up like boxing or whatever it is. You know, you have a calling, an intuitive leaning to do something, and that is your guide whispering in your ear and in your heart to say, this is the way, follow me. Listening to your hunches is so important, especially since you got the moon card here, because I feel like you have been developing your spiritual gifts to a very high degree. And you need someone who is a good conversationalist, someone who's a meeting of minds, someone who's passionate, exciting, all of the things that people want. Of course, you know, you want someone who is faithful, loving, kind, someone you can rely on, as well as being emotionally available. But ultimately, you do need a meeting of minds, and that's who you're going to meet here. Also, the Ace of Swords, for some of you, not all of you, I'm getting a small percentage of my beautiful Sagittarians who perhaps have gone through a procedure or some sort of surgery, and you're taking the time that is necessary in order to heal. Don't rush it, okay? When the moment is right, the universe will orchestrate a meeting between you and this person, but only when you put your own needs first, because that's one of the major lessons we all have to learn, okay? Which is healthy boundaries, and to establish that we are lovable and that we deserve love. So you're attracting a love that you truly deserve and desire because you know that you're worth it. You know your value, okay? So I definitely see there's an energy here of you waiting for the one, and I feel intuitively you're going to know which event. It's almost like a premonition that you're going to have because the moon card can connect to psychic energy, and I'm just getting this premonition energy from this card right now, which is like there's just this energy of you need to be at this event or this place or this restaurant or this festival. Okay, you're going to have that feeling deep in your heart and your soul, like you need to be there. Okay, so I feel like you won't miss it because you're being called to it. Again, it could be a class. It doesn't have to be like an event. It's something that you feel called to do, and you just know that going to this thing is in some way going to change your life. Now, you may not feel that you're going to meet your soulmate there because it could be like a spin-off from it. For example, if you're called to learn like French as a language, right? And you decide to put yourself on a class of learning, and you go to the class and there's no one there that you're interested in, you're like, I had a calling to go to this. Then suddenly someone from that class invites you to like an after-class drinks. Then you go to a bar or whatever, and then suddenly you meet the one. You know, sometimes it is a knock-on effect. Life is not linear. We all know that. And the universe puts you in positions, in places, so that you meet the right opportunities to connect to the right people and the right events. So I feel, you know, the moon card represents out of the blue energy. Something that is hidden comes to light. Now, I am picking up a strong energy as well that someone you already know is keeping tabs on you, okay? Now, this is a separate energy, and I will tap into that now in a moment. Because we have the Moon card and we also have the Page of Swords, someone likes to regularly check in on you, if that's possible, if you are on social media. If not, they're thinking about you a lot. Could be someone you talk to day to day. Could be like a neighbor. It could be someone you work with. If you're retired, it could be someone in the community or someone at the gym or someone who is connected to you or sees you. I mean, it could even literally be if you go to the local store and there's someone there, it could be someone who, like, every time you come in, they really like you. The huge cue here is, you know, this flush on the face. But actually, I feel you're meeting someone new. It's someone that you actually haven't crossed paths with before. Okay, so your soulmate is a person you've never met before, is what I'm picking up on. But I do see that there is a secret admirer. And it's really interesting because that's come up for 3 signs now. And I don't normally get that message, but it has come up. So either you've got placements in Taurus and I think Scorpio as well. But if not, yeah, this person, yeah, they want to tell you they love you or that they have a crush on you. That's for sure. We've got the Knight of Cups here and we've got the Justice card. So I feel this person's been keeping it quiet for a while. Sometimes they want to blurt it out and tell you, but at other times they're like, nope, they're not going to tell you. But they do have feelings for you, whoever this person is. I mean, this person, it's almost like they got a really great poker face, but they flush on their face, okay? So again, they're giving me this energy that you have the power to make someone really like flush in shyness because they have feelings for you, but you're also going to see it on a new person as well. So notice the flushness on someone's face. How does my beautiful Sagittarians feel about this person who has a secret crush on them? Nine of Wands. Yeah, you know, Nine of Wands could be that if you know who it is, I feel like, you know, this person could have said something that wounded you or could have hurt you in the past. So it could be an ex, okay? But it also could be, I mean, the Nine of Wands could be that you're cautious of this person, you're uncertain, you know, sometimes you question, does this person like have feelings for me or not? So if it's not an ex, but you do know this person, you're like, does this person like me? That was a weird thing to say. But then you walk away going, maybe not. And then you're off, okay? But this person actually does have feelings for you, but I don't see you taking it any further at all, okay? I feel like this person is not right for you at this moment in your life, okay? I see you taking a different path. That's literally what the Nine of Wands says, that you're pursuing your goal and that you're finding an alternative path that's right for you, and this person is not right for you. So I feel like you're not going to investigate it any further than that. They may hint or tell you that they have feelings for you, but I feel like you're going to leave it there, okay? But you're going to meet someone new. So I'm going to get rid of that energy, and I'm going to focus only on the new person. The Moon card indicates behind the scenes, the universe is orchestrating a meeting that's going to suddenly surprise you, okay? So, you know, this card tends to represent the hidden coming to light, but also I feel like trusting your intuition. You're going to be guided to a place or an event where you know that you need to be, okay? And if some of you have been a bit of a homebody, we have the Moon card there, and then we have the Three of Wands in your position, which is really like if you've been hidden for quite some time, you know, been a bit of a hermit, or you've been in hermit mode, or perhaps you've just been, you know, working really hard and focusing on your projects and not really prioritizing love. I feel now is your time to be seen, allowing yourself to come up for air and, you know, do something differently about your life to change the outcome there, okay? Now, the Moon, I'm also getting a highly romantic energy off this. So I do see that you are going to be meeting someone in a group setting, and there is chemistry straight away. But it's more of a... I mean, of course, there's going to be this intense, like, spark, but I feel it's more of a very kind of, like, playful romanticism, okay? It's almost like this person, they'll make like little jokes or little, oh gosh, they'll give me a word, which is joshing, okay? So maybe this person uses the word joshing. You know, if they make a joke, they may say, oh, I'm just joshing. That's really random and weird, but, you know, I'm not sure how that's coming out and how that's going to connect to you. I mean, it could be, like I'm saying joshing, I mean, maybe Josh or Joshua, or maybe that's their surname. I'm not sure. So just take it as it resonates. I'm going to disconnect from the energy, but this person, they like to have a lot of fun, okay? And I feel like they really resonate with you. They make you laugh. They're very witty. And that's really important for you in particular as well, my beautiful Sagittarians. So I feel this person is also a good sport is what I'm being given. Again, male or female, not a gender-specific reading, but I feel this person, you know, they like to enjoy life. And as we move into your near future position, you have a Two of Swords. So this is like an energy of making some sort of compromise in your life or making a decision to take action, because the Two of Swords is like stalemate. If nothing's happening in your life right now and you're in a repetitive cycle, it's time to shake things up a bit and do something differently, okay? So this can indicate that you've taken a break to consider your options, to think about things in life. But also remember, an act of self-care is also to put yourself out there and do something for you, but also find a relationship if that's what you want. Not everybody wants a relationship, of course, so it depends on what you want, but I don't see how you'd be listening to this reading if you didn't want, you know, a romantic connection with somebody. Two of Swords, I'm going to pull a card on it for you, because Two of Swords indicates that you're taking your time, which is great. You are trying to remain in a peaceful state of mind, but you are aware that you're feeling a little bit restless and that, you know, something needs to change. But also some of you, you could be talking to somebody already right now and you're getting to know this person, and it just seems to be at the talking stage right now and you're wondering if it's going to develop. Well, it's almost like you and this person, if you're talking to someone at the moment, it's like you're sussing each other out, because neither person, if you haven't met each other yet, it feels very much like you're trying to see where it's going to go, because I feel like you're getting to know this person on a deeper level. This person, if you're talking to someone, they're going to tell you a secret. about themselves that they've never told anybody. And this is how you know that this person actually has deeper feelings for you, okay? But then shortly after, they're actually going to confess their feelings of love for you, okay? That's what I'm picking up there too. Yeah, so if you're talking to someone, I just wanted to clarify, if you're talking to someone, I feel like, this is going to be your soulmate. This is a high-level commitment. Also, I want you to be aware that you've got a Page of Swords here. The Page of Swords can be many energies. I just want you to be clear. Always look up the meanings of the tarot cards as well, just to make sure the reader for you is giving you the exact meaning of the cards. I read energy as well as the exact meaning of the cards. A Page of Swords is a messenger, someone who is either one of two things. Someone who already knows you and is checking you out, or someone new. Now, the external circumstances, because I've disconnected from the energy of, someone who kind of knows you already and has feelings for you, I've disconnected from that energy. So I'm picking up, someone new entering your life, because the Page of Swords is your external circumstances. The universe is sending you someone new to talk to. So if you haven't started talking to someone right now, you're about to meet someone new. And you've got the Page of Swords popping out again to indicate that the universe is sending this person and they are your soulmate. This is a person you're going to settle down with. Two of Cups is a union between two people, a romantic understanding where you will, build a life together, be a couple. And I feel there's reciprocity there. Okay, so highly connected energy. Someone who's a really good talker, someone who's like, I feel they may even do something with their voice for a living. So it could be that they give presentations, or they're a consultant, or they could be like on the radio, or they do voiceovers, or they in some way mentor people. There's something about this person's voice when you meet them that you're like, oh, that's something else, okay? There's something about this person's voice that you really love. But I want you to be acutely aware that this person is your soulmate, okay? So I definitely see that you're going to meet this person quite by surprise. But the Two of Swords tells me that you need to make a decision. You need to take action in some way, because, if you do the same old thing and you get the same old outcome and you're not happy with it, then of course you're in charge of your destiny to some degree, and it's so important to make some changes. And I know that sounds really harsh. I don't like giving that message, but that's what I'm being given right now. So please don't shoot the messenger. We all have a choice, okay? And your Two of Swords is really about making a choice, because twos tend to be about thinking things through. I feel it's almost like you're making some adjustments in your life to get what you want. And this is one of the adjustments, okay? Now, we do have the Three of Wands here. This is your advice to yourself in this moment. You're aligning yourself with your heart's desire, but also the Three of Wands is a waiting card, feeling a little bit frustrated, paying attention to who's around you, but also I feel like there are opportunities coming your way, because the Three of Wands indicates that you are putting your experiences behind you, and now you're embarking on a wonderful new journey, and you're wondering who or what is out there. Some of you may have even planned travel for this year. This reading is good for 6 weeks. So some of you may even travel to an event, maybe, an event that's close by, but you still travel to it. But I feel it's something a little bit further afield, actually. So some of you may have like a road trip booked, or, an event booked that you're going to go to. It may even be with 2 other people, because you've got the Three of Cups there, Three of Wands, but it could be like a group of people. A group of you are going away, or you're going to connect to an event where there are people, because Three of Wands is like you being on the right path and embracing opportunities to have fun, let your hair down, and you're making really great choices for you, okay? So I feel some of you may even be anticipating an event that you have booked or that you're going to be invited to, and it's quite exciting because Wands are all about passion, intensity, and being very driven. But I feel with the Page of Swords, the Page of Swords is to be curious as well. It's to adapt to your circumstances and investigate a path. It could be of learning, because Page of Swords, pages, they bring news. So I do feel that you will be talking to somebody very, very shortly, and lots of back and forth conversations, and you're going to get to meet someone new on a deeper level. But also pages, they're very curious. So they tend to apply for courses of learning or study. So some of you, it could be a meeting of minds on a course there. But also I'm getting strong energy that you're going to meet someone who has a lot of water in their chart, Scorpio, Cancerian, Pisces energy, but also I've got Aquarius energy coming through, Gemini and Libra energy as well. I mean, this is an Aquarian card, so it could mean that this person has, very strong Aquarius in their chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But I get a sense here that this person, they think outside the box. They're very adventurous. I feel this person wants to get to know you deeper. It's like your first initial meeting. When you meet each other, it's almost like they don't want to leave. And they may even said, I wish I didn't have to go, because they want to continue talking to you all night. I feel this person really wants to, devour your mind, your body, your soul. This person really wants to soak you up and know who you are. So I feel this person, they're very creative. They're very passionate in the way that they fall in love. They do not fall in love easily. Okay. So I feel the fact that there is a spark between you and them, this is something very unique for them. And it's almost like you have an immediate effect on this person that they've not experienced before. And they really kind of highlight it in the first meeting that they don't want to leave your presence, okay? Now, of course, you're going to separate, go your, separate houses, and everything like that. There's going to be lots of communication, but I feel like this person will, be very forthcoming in wanting a second date, a third date. They're not going to lead you down the garden path. This person knows what they want. They may be a little bit younger than you in age, but I feel like this person knows what they want. Okay, so don't let age put you off. Age is but a number. So I don't care how old you are, whether you're 95 or whether you're 33 or even 19. If you are vibing at a frequency that you want love, your starting position is the Knight of Cups, which means you're going to find love. Okay, you're attracting love at this time. So I feel there's going to be someone who piques your curiosity very, very soon there. Now, the external environment, we have the Five of Swords. It's a hope and a fear position, okay? So it's like an external environment is outside of yourself. So, of course, the fear here would be that you are a little bit shy when you meet this person. I feel there's a little bit of tongue-tiedness going on when you meet this person. Both of you kind of flush, so it's immediate, the reaction. But also, some of you may have had problems meeting people because you may have felt like your town is too small, or you tend to meet the same sort of people in the same sort of places. But I feel like you're shaking things up a little bit with this Five of Swords. And I'm going to pull a card on this because this can also indicate that you feel that things have been very unfair in love for you, and you may be wondering, how's it going to be different for this time round, okay? Because I feel like you've created a lot of peace in your world, you've eradicated drama to some degree, and I feel you're finding that level of peace of mind, and then it's very hard to allow someone else into your life because you may feel that they will tip the balance in some way. But I don't feel that at all, okay? And I mean, some of you with the Five of Swords, you may have actually met people in the past who are very, very selfish, put their own needs first, but now you've created a very healthy boundary where you know your value and you're going to nip that in the bud. I don't feel like you're going to meet a person who is selfish. I feel like this is all in the past. So I'm just going to pull a card on that Five of Swords, though, because it is a hope and a fear. And, it's an external environment, hope and a fear. So for some of you, it could be that you want certain things that now that perhaps you didn't want a couple of years ago. There are certain factors that are really important to you when it comes to the dating scene. And there may be questions that you want to ask that person. And whilst you're someone who is really blunt, honest, and open, and I love that about my beautiful Sagittarians, when it comes to dating, it may not be a question or a conversation that is so forthcoming. So there may be something that you want to say, that you're not going to skirt around the edges of it. If there's something that you require in a partner, I feel like you're going to be really honest and open about it. But at the same time, you're wondering, how do you broach it on a date? Okay, so I don't know who needs to hear that. There's something really tenuous coming through there. I'm not really sure, but I'm just getting this energy of perhaps there are questions that you want to ask of this person that maybe even quite private, because there are certain things that you are looking for in a partner. So I'm going to move away from the energy because it's very, very precise. But I feel like you're going to see that this person is your divine counterpart, okay? Again, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. The Emperor energy, even though this person is young at heart and they may be a little bit younger than you, the Emperor tells me that they're mature enough to know what they want. And I feel this person is going to take action. I mean, the Emperor in the Five of Swords position, it can indicate that some of you are protecting yourself, okay? Because you're opening yourself up to meeting someone new, and you may have been out of the dating scene for a while, but Ace of Pentacles, it's almost like the Five of Swords can be also like, examining motives of a person, like, are they in it for the long term? People don't tend to mention on the first date, like, I want to get married, I want to have kids, if that's what you want. So they may be some of the questions that you really have that are pressing on your mind, especially if you're maturing and you feel like you want to settle down, but you're at a certain age where, you want to have children, but you may be wondering, is it worth me asking those questions because you don't want to waste your time. I really want you to be aware that the right person is going to have the right conversations with you, even on the first date. Okay? Many years ago, a friend of mine met her partner, and they had conversations well into the night about having kids and, what they want for the future, and they were on the same page. It's so important. You can be in love with a person and they can absolutely adore you back and be in love with you too. But if you're not on the same page, if you don't want the same things, then sometimes love is not enough. Okay, you have to kind of really want the same things because you're heading in a direction in life where you've both got each other's back and you're a team. But I feel the person you're about to meet, they are a team member with you. I feel, this person is invested in the relationship from the very, very beginning. They're very protective of their love. They don't open up easily, but I feel it's a start of something really healthy, a foundation with this person that is going to grow exponentially. Okay. Also, this person, Five of Swords, I feel like this person's quite wealthy or they're really established in their life. And I feel, they are someone who wants to bring you to the best places, the best restaurants, the best events. And I feel like you're really going to enjoy it, actually. So with the Five of Swords in this position, I can't see that there's anything truly to worry about. But it can, there's an energy here that it's really important that this person has integrity, that they're honest and that they're open. And maybe in the past you experience people who are not like that. Maybe that's why that energy is coming up. But with the Emperor energy, that indicates someone who, does things by the book, someone who is honest, someone who is a very calm person, even when there's chaotic situations, someone that you can rely on, someone who, they don't always have to be in agreement with you, but they love a healthy debate. So, humans, there's no one who's ever really perfect, but I feel that this person, they are perfect for you because they resonate on so many levels with you. And I feel they are completely smitten as soon as they see you and vice versa. It just clicks. It just works. Now, your outcome energy, we've got the Three of Cups. Now, some people, they tend to read the Three of Cups as three people. And the actual history and the meaning of the Three of Cups is people coming together to share a moment, a celebration. It could be a feast date, just like I got the Mardi Gras energy for you earlier. It could also be that you introduce this person to your friends. It could be that you're going to be invited to an event or a celebration, a birthday, housewarming, whatever it is. It feels very much like people coming together to just have a fun time. And I feel that's where you're going to meet this person. It could also be a group setting where you share knowledge, something that's connected to a goal or a dream, or something that really excites you, that you really love doing, like dance or, something creative. So I'm going to pull a card on that Three of Cups for you because it feels very much like you're going to meet this person in a group setting. It could also be, I'm just going to go one more for you. It could also be that there is a high potential that what can I say about that? It's this energy of, you know, perhaps a friend or someone you know may even introduce you to this person. So as I said, even if you go to like a class of learning and you look around that class and go, there's no one here. And then someone invites you to an event afterwards, they may like bring a friend or invite people from outside the class to an event. And it's by association that you meet this person. But I really want you to see with the Three of Cups there, they're showing me two people coming together. Two people where, if you really think about it, water and fire creates a lot of steam. So maybe that's why I was getting the thermometer, the temperature gauge, that things are about to increase in passion. The King of Wands is a very fiery energy, someone who's bold, daring, who is taking the initiative to get to know someone, who comes with a level of security and comfort, someone who also is initiating change. So I definitely get a sense here that this person, you know, they're very confident when they approach you. And of course, we've got the Queen of Cups there, which is to be open for love, which is someone who is loving, caring, who has a lot of empathy, and it's a couple. I get a sense here that you are very different in the way that you approach life, both of you, but you just work, and both of you want the same things in life as well. So I get an energy that, you know, from the Three of Cups there, they're indicating that there is a couple, two people meeting at an event where you're going to have a lot of fun. Okay. Now, of course, you are a fire element, my beautiful Sagittarian. So male or female, not a gender specific reading. But as I said, I could feel very strong water in this person's chart as well. So Scorpio, Cancerian, Pisces energy, but also a lot of air in their chart, predominantly Aquarius energy. So I feel, you know, you're going to meet someone who is open and ready for love, and it's very, very passionate indeed. And I feel both of you are very different, but also opposites attract. That's the energy that I'm getting. But the main one I'm getting is that fire and water, like steamy relationship at first, but you're building a solid foundation because that Ace of Pentacles came out, which means this is something that is healthy in terms of relationship. It's something that, you know, the seed has been planted and it has so much potential to turn into a long-term relationship that's going to last the test of time. So very positive energy there for you. I'm just going to get some final cards before I close this reading. Now remember, this reading is good for 6 weeks, okay? So notice the signs and symbols that came out there. Influence. I do feel this person has influence, okay? And I feel you are influencing your circumstances, okay? I'm not sure. Did I mention number 33 earlier for some reason? I'm not even sure if I did. 33. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that there because for some reason I'm thinking 33 is important. But yeah, I'm going to disconnect from that, but maybe it is important, so just keep it in mind there. But this is like flirtatious energy, whispering influence. You know, I feel like the conversation, it's going to last a long time. But this person, they don't want to leave your side when they first meet you, and they will say it. I don't want this to end early, or I don't want this to end, you know, I wish I could spend time in this moment for a lot longer, forever. Okay, I know it sounds really cheesy, but you get the gist of what I'm trying to say there. And they really mean it. Also, we've got hope. Okay, and it's two people there kissing. The universe has actually brought this divine union together. So I feel like your wish, your dream of love is actually going to become a reality. So I feel, I mean, the word hope kind of indicates that this is what you're hoping for. But with the Three of Cups present, as long as you've got the Knight of Cups as well, I feel like you're actually attracting a love that is passionate, kind, loving, romantic, and it's an opportunity for you to connect to someone on a deeper level. And you're going to see that out of the blue, this wish is going to be delivered for you, okay? Because it's like the stars are aligning to put you and this person in each other's path. And there's something about this person, it's like a sensual, even a sensual kiss. It's like, you know, hot, 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 let's put it that way. But it does lead to a high level commitment. It does lead to something a little bit more long term, okay? So I'm going to leave it there. I'm just going to go and get a trinket before we close. Thank you so much. Okay. So we have a crown. Okay, so number one, this is always to remind you of you and your crown chakra, okay, to know, and I feel like you will know that this person is right for you. Also, it indicates, that you have a level of value about yourself, that you deserve the best, and therefore you're attracting the best when it comes to love. Also, I feel, the crown could indicate something connected to maybe the Mardi Gras. Perhaps there is a crown in a picture, or you see someone wearing a crown at an event if you're going to Mardi Gras or something similar. But it can also be in the name of a place that you meet this person. Also, I'm not picking up on an energy of this person being connected to royalty. I have to say that. Maybe way back in their family lineage, but I can't connect to that right now. So I'm going to dismiss that energy. But also, I am getting an energy here of remembering your confidence and knowing your worth, okay? Because there's something about you stepping into a room where this person, they kind of like know straight away that they are going to be with you, or they're going to make sure that they try, that's for sure. I don't feel like they're that cocky, that they are presumptuous that they're going to be with you. That would be arrogant of them, but I do feel like they have a confidence within them where they feel like they just know that you are meant for them, okay? Also, I'm picking up like a strong energy of this person. If they've got their own business, they may have had a crown as a logo in their business, or perhaps if they are retired now, they may have a crown in their logo, or they used to. Okay, so that's coming out there as well. It could be you as well, my beautiful Sagittarian. Some of you could have like a crown in a logo, or if you like tattoos, perhaps there's a crown there as well. Could be a sign or a symbol, so watch out for that. But I feel like you'll just know when you meet this person, okay? So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in that reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Sagittarians, and love and light.